Hello guys, and welcome to this month's update on my dividend portfolio. So the start of the month I was at 5579. There's a bit of peak to 6,000, which is really good. I invested £300. I made a bit of turmoil in the market. The mid budget was announced in the UK and the pound and the dollar value dropped. So I ended up the month at 5529. So that's a bit of a loss. Not great, but it is what it is. My top 10 hasn't really changed. So still looking okay. BP still being my biggest holding, Shell being my second biggest holding. Even though I haven't invested in BP now for a couple of months, or Chevron or BATS, so still looking no change on the top 10. Going over to my stocks as I scroll through those, so you can see what's happening. There's a lot of red on the board, so it's been obviously the markets are not in a good position at the moment. Bit of a loss. Nothing's really performed really well, but still doing okay. Like I say, a lot of markets are down, which is a bit pill to swallow. For example, Caterpillar, their peak in September was like $192, and they've ended the month at $164, so they're down. So it's not great, but is what it is. Can't change that. Yeah, as I scroll through, you'll see there's a lot of red. Sea of red. Quite painful sometimes to look at. But for those of you who are following or interested in some of the stocks that I invest in, still doing what they're doing. You can have a look. Pause the video if you want to look at a particular one. Yeah, Johnson's doing okay. Still. But it's just like I say, it's been an up and down month. And I don't think it's going to get any better. Recession looming. So we'll just have to see how things go. I'm considering what I'm doing this month, or next month should I say. What I'm going to invest and what I'm going to do the rest of the year. Do I invest what I'm planning to invest, or do I hold some back? I don't know yet. Just, yeah, the exchange impact should help me out, and it is. So for selling, it's really good, but for buying, it's really poor. Because I hold quite a lot of US stocks, so that's not helping me out. For example, Sergo. Yeah, so this UK company, its performance is not what I'm liking. So it peaked at £9.50 for the month and ended up at £7.50. That's £2 loss. Really not liking this company now. I thought it would be really well, but it's just oh, you can see dotted line. That's my average price for it. It's falling through the floor. Dividend yield is not great either, so I might be selling that one. But going through, still looking okay. Yeah, the FTSE 100. So let's look at a bit of a smaller scale. So doing okay. Then the budget was announced, and the markets reacted badly to that, so it ended up dropping through the floor. But the it's not just the UK markets, the US markets suffering as well. And well, it's just a tough time at the moment. So you see the S&P 500 peaked at £65 per share for the Vanguard one, down to 62. So it's not as dramatic as the FTSE 100, but still similar losses. But still in profit with that. Apart from that, yeah, it's looking okay. I'd say not in the greatest positions where I want to be, but it is what it is. Moving on to my dividends. So I had a peak month, so £21, the highest month ever, it's a new record. That's purely from dividends, not from any return of capital. So really pleased with that. It's a positive month. Q3 is normally the best month. September is always like a good month for me, a strong month. And yeah, really happy. Really happy. I think it's going to drop to around £10 a month, or less than £10 a month for October, and then sort of plateau out about £10 a month for November, December. So onto the performance chart, oh, not performance chart, how much dividends get per company. So the highest dividend payer is BP, followed by Penning Group, and then Shell, Aviva, they had a bit of return of capital, so that's a bit of a cheat, and then AGC and Prospect Capital. So I'm really happy with them too, doing really well. Looking at the ISA, so I invested £300 this month, and I would have got just over £4 in interest. Give me a final balance of 488 if in there. So let's go and have a look at how I perform dividend wise and see if I'm beating the ISA. So going through, 3M paid out, AGC, ANGC, they paid out, happy with that. Amflex or Amflex and AGC, they paid out, they're doing really well, doing okay. Archers and Daniels, yeah, doing okay. Happy with that. BP I'm extremely happy with because I haven't actually invested any more into this company since June, but the dividend payout I got has increased, so that's always good to see. I say oil's done really well this year, and I think it will continue to do so. Not say it will do that for long term, but at the moment it's there. Again, Chevron, another oil one. Haven't invested in that for 3 months. Dividend still increased. Oil is doing really well. Direct line, yeah, it's been out again. I'm happy. So yeah. So overall, dividends are going really well. Getting some nice payments out. So Gladstone lands us a monthly dividend one. Not doing as well as I thought it would, but hopefully it will get better. Horizon Finance has a new dividend monthly one I added this year. That's doing okay. IBM tech's down, and but I still got a good dividend from that, so I'm really happy with that. An ETF there, again added that this year, doing okay. Happy with that. Johnson & Johnson, so that's your brands, do well in recessions, doing okay. Legal & General, got the final dividend there, yeah, reasonable. LTC Properties, monthly one, doing okay. So I'm happy with that. It's performing nicely. Moving forward, Main Street Capital, monthly one I had that late last year, doing okay. McDonald's, I love McDonald's, so I'm glad that's doing okay. Microsoft, this is a dividend growth one, so not doing great at the moment, but it's grown year on year. Hopefully in a decade's time or so, they'll start paying out the big bucks. So I'm happy with that. It's a long-term one. Penning Group, it's in my top 5 of dividend payers, and the final dividend there, £1.49. So really happy with that. An ETF, monthly ETF, doing okay, and the sister one to that, again doing okay. Prefer that one over the other one though. PPG Industrials, doing okay. We've got Prospect Capital, another one of my big monthly dividend payers. Really happy with those at the moment. They're performing really well this year. So long may that continue. Gives me a nice return on investment. It's doing okay. I want to try and increase that, I think. Reality Income, nice one there. Doing really well at the moment. Yeah, doing okay. Like it. Rio Tinto, got a nice dividend there, and they're cutting the dividend as well. So to get that, really pleased with it. I think that's gonna turn into quite a profitable one for me. I think dividend wise, share price wise, it might not do. Sergey, it's just rubbish. I don't want to say more than that. I think I'm going to sell it. I think it's going to go. It's only got, the dividend hasn't changed, even though I haven't kept investing in it. So I've got the same amount of dividends as I did last time. Not really performing as I wanted to. So I think that's going to go in the sell bucket. I'm going to drop that out because it's not fitting with the strategy. What I want to get to. Shell paid out nicely there. I haven't invested that one though, so still good with that. Still a nice chunk there. Sherwin-Williams, another nice little one there. Stags are underperforming this year. Last year it was quite one of my best ones, and this year not so much so. So, but still going okay. Nearly there. Unilever, another brands one, so it does well in this types of economic conditions. S&P 500, yeah, doing okay. And yeah, doing okay. Vanguard UK Gilt, struggling at the moment. Struggling and might drop this one as well. It's not performing as I wanted it to. I thought it'd do better. Yeah. And same with this bond one as well. They pay out monthly dividend, which is good because that's helpful compounding, but the share price and everything going on with it is not making it a good choice. So might drop it off. WW Granger, okay, doing okay. Walmart paid out, which is really nice. And finally, Whitestone, a new, well, I had late last year to monthly, doing okay. So that gave me a grand total of £21.87. So really happy. Record month. Can't argue with that. Going over to the figures. So 2-3 invested. Doing okay. There. Totally money invested, investing value. So I've 5 grand in, and I'm 5.5 grand investment value. So it's actually put me on loss this year of 3.5%, which is a bitter pill to swallow, but it's been a bad month. Still got time to recover, so I could end the year on a profit or could end on a loss. So I'm like to think I'll end on a profit rather than a loss. But it is what it is. So with different investments, just as bad. But overall, I'm still up 10.5%. So can't argue, can't complain too much. I'm still up 10% on my money, which is better than the ISA. The ISA's not, it's still outperforming my ISA. So that's always good. Not what else to say on that really. So that's £5. So my dividend return on investment this year, so that's just dividends this year, 4.74%. Obviously that'll grow because my dividends come in, but the amount of money I'm putting in is not really changing. And that's done on this year. So yeah, it's good to see that. It's good to see some positive numbers and starting to see it grow. Moving on, the dividends per year, so I'm at £110 this year, which is really good. I set target £120, so I'm going to smash that easily. And finally, I've broken the 3% dividend yield, which is really good. Really pleased about that. I'm probably going to up my target next year to 5.5%. And the companies I'm going to invest in will reflect that strategy. So hence why Sergo might be going, and a couple of other ones that aren't really helping me towards that goal, and in fact will holding me back. But yeah, 3.24%. It's a good yield. It's about where I thought it'd be, about 3.5. So should get 3.5 by the end of the year. So yeah, very happy with that. So dividends fronts, I'm doing really, really well. But on a capital growth this year, not doing so great, but doing okay overall. So I am happy with that. It is starting to pay dividends, should I say. So my average dividends run at £9 over 12 months, long £9.20. So yeah, it should hit my average of £10 that I wanted to hit. Capital growth in monetary values, I've lost £81. So 3.5% converts to £81. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad, but I did lose essentially £300 worth of value this month, which hurts a little bit, I guess. And yeah, total capital group's £527, so still up 500 quid. So overall doing really well. My average monthly investment is 193, so I should get to 250. I might, I don't know, because I'm considering what I'm doing. Things are starting to be a bit tight. The market's a bit uppy downy. Don't know what, I'm still making decisions on that. Just have to wait and see. Over to sort of my month year-on-year dividends. So the blue showing 21 and the orange showing 22. It's going in a nice upward trend. So the compound effect is starting, which is really good to see. Really pleased. So that's positives. You've got to look at the positives. And where the strategy going, that's right on track. Onto the predictor, as I call it, but it's really, I'm just trying to model what it might do. So from the figures I had last year, I should have got £105. I'm already at 110, so I'm beating that, which is really good. And my own target 120, I think we're going to beat that as well. The capital growth, I predicted that I'd get around 650, and I'm running a current loss of £81, so I don't think we're going to beat that, so that's going to be a fail. And the fund value at 9.7, I think I had a miscalculation, so I think it's going to be all end up around, hopefully closer to 7 for this year, but I've adjusted that, so next year's should be a bit closer, hopefully. Onto the 50k. When we're looking at 50k, 14 years. Not going to do it in 5, am I? So I had planned to sort of increase how much I invest each year on year, but the way things are, I might have to decrease that slightly. Or not. So the 50k might not make that model, might not make it. There's still a chance I could make it, but I might not. But overall, really happy. So guys, brings the end of this video. If you've really liked this video and you're interested, please drop this video a like and subscribe for further videos. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.